Namaste, great morning to everyone. Today's topic is going to be on integrity and why it's so important to have. Okay, the most important thing one can develop in their life and can maintain is integrity. Okay, standing for what you believe. When you have integrity, you always speak from truth. Now, if you're going to go out and if you think that in your life that creating some little white lie is going to help you, all you do is give away your power when you do something like that. If you want to have power, you want to have standing, you want to feel good about yourself, you want to have a clear mind, you want to develop critical thinking skills, you want to, have all these benefits, then you need to develop integrity. That's the one thing people cannot take away from you. Just like what's going on here, people see these trolls that are coming. They have no integrity. They're selling themselves for what? Okay. When they see that I speak the truth, they don't want to hear it. So what they've tried to do is to make me have a seeming loss of integrity. Okay. If I'm not going, we'll use the last one as an example, saying that I belong to, I saw this video, and I've got a feeling this is the person that did it, that were saying on some video that they saw me at some site saying all these nasty things, that I was an atheist, I am this, I am that, which none of it is true. They know it's not true. So what did they do? The lying deceiver that they are went to make a false site, sign me up for it, and try to post a bunch of nasty things and attribute it to me. Okay. It doesn't matter what these fools do, it will still not cause a loss in my integrity. Okay. Because within myself, I know I have never done these things. I would never do these things. I speak out against these things. I'm not a hypocrite saying it here on the screen and behind the scenes doing something else. If you're doing that, then you have no integrity. Okay? One has to maintain their integrity. Being honest, truthful at every turn. When you're doing lies, your story is always changing, always changing. And you got to remember all these different things. What did I say? What did I say? When you're telling the truth, truth is one. There's nothing to remember. It is what it is. That's it. Your mind is clear. Okay? You're not holding out hate against somebody. Okay? You maintain your integrity. You do what you say you're going to do. You follow through. Okay? You keep your clarity. When you go to bed at night, your conscience is clear. Because you've maintained your integrity. If you haven't been a person of integrity, you can always do like the Bible says, repent. Go to those people that you have been less than honest with, apologize, and turn your life around. Don't do it anymore. Okay? You need to clear up your life and go a straight path. When you see ones, this is why they say that it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man to enter heaven. Why? Because usually they've lost their integrity. Their bottom line is the dollar. They'll lie, cheat, steal, do whatever it takes to make that dollar, and then convince themselves of how great they are. And this is why you see ones like Trump, for an example, where he's lying through his teeth. Like I say, they're doing alternative truth. They're absolutely lying and trying to convince themselves and convince others. Okay? Because he knows in his heart of hearts, that he is not that, but he's trying to convince everybody that he is. He's got a mask he's wearing, but behind the scenes, he is something different, not a person of integrity. Okay. So this is the message I wanted to bring today. Absolutely, one has to have integrity if you're going to walk a spiritual path. If you're lying, if you are nasty, you're not living in a clear conscience. You're not living in a clear mind. How can you have purity of mind when you are lying, being a deceiver, a liar, saying the most foul, nasty things you can come up with? How can you have critical thinking skills? How can you have clarity? How can you have peace? How can you have any of these things? Because they most assuredly don't come from that type of a consciousness. Okay. If you want all the mud to settle and you want to have clarity, all the mud has to settle. You can't keep stirring it up. Can't keep stirring up this stuff. Okay? You have to let these things settle. In order to do that, again, what you need is honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness. Live your life as a moment of sacredness. Wherever you are is holy ground. Whatever you speak has to be that you would say it in front of your priest, in front of God, in front of the temple, in the temple. If you would not say it in the temple in front of God, then why are you saying it elsewhere? Okay? Think about that. Think about that. Sila, as they say in the Bible, Sila. Think on this. Sit with it. Contemplate it. Okay? Live your life with honesty and integrity. Transparency. If it's something you gotta hide, you shouldn't be doing it. Okay? If it's something you have to hide somewhere, then it's not something that's coming from integrity, honesty, purity, clarity. If there's something that you're doing that's dark and murky, some little white lie that you're doing, some little, something behind the scenes that you don't want somebody to know about, then it's going to weigh on you. It's going to weigh on your conscience. It's going to weigh on your who and what you think you are in the end. Now, you can try to keep propping yourself up, propping the ego up, and you're not feeling good about yourself. Well, if you're not feeling good about yourself, then obviously you're engaging in things that you shouldn't be. Or you're taking on some bullshit that people are telling you, which are not true. Okay? Just like these poor kids that you see them commit suicide because they've had cyberbullying. Okay? These kids now, you need to get a sense of integrity of who and what you are. And when you have these bullies, these trolls, these nasty little people that are not very happy with their lives, they couldn't be. If they have to go out and try to ruin somebody else's life, then really they have no integrity, no standing within themselves. Okay? They are failing within themselves. So this is something to look at. Again, you can, change your life. Start to put into practice living from a place of genuine, being a genuine person. A genuine person is down to earth. You're not putting on airs. You're not saying, I'm better than everybody else. I'm this, I'm that. That's not being a genuine person. You want to become genuine. Genuine. Genuine to who and what you are. Genuine, not a counterfeit. Okay? You can wear a great big huge counterfeit rock, but it's worth nothing. You may fool some people. Okay? But you yourself know it's counterfeit. Okay? It's not the real deal. Okay? So become a genuine person, not a counterfeit. This is again what you see so many times happen in the entertainment field. Difficult thing. People think they want to be in there because they get a lot of accolades. But you have the press and you have your managers that want to create a public image. And it's not who and what you are. Okay? So they're forced into some image. And they lose themselves in the process. Okay? Because they're expected to be this public image that's been created around them. And they're very unhappy people because they know they are not that. And they lose with doing this part and that part. They get so immersed in it, they lose who and what they are at the core of their being. If they're going to find any stability in life, they have to find who and what they are at the core of being and not try to become something else. Because you'll never be happy trying to become something else. Okay? That's why you see so many in the entertainment field, again, get into drugs, get into these things, because they're trying to get rid of this pain. And the pain is coming because they have lost their integrity, they have lost their genuineness. They have become counterfeits of themselves, to where they have lost, they don't know who and what they are any longer, okay? That's very sad. Some of these people have a lot of talent, but if you have lost the core of your being, who and what you are not happy. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much fame you have. Okay? None of those things can make you happy long term. They might be great in the beginning, but then, again, what they find out is they have no life. They can't go out. They have no anonymity anymore. They're always under somebody looking to find something that they can throw at them. Okay? What a way to live. Okay? They have to come back and find their core of being, okay, their genuineness. Okay. So the admonition today is to become a genuine person. Don't try to put on a mask, okay? And again, this is what you see in so many ashrams, etc. This mask that people try to do. They want to try to dress this way or dress that way and have this mask, and it needs to look like this on the surface. And they're only fooling themselves for a time, and after a while they can't fool themselves anymore because they are not genuine. They're trying to promote an image. Okay? You can't promote an image and move forward. You have to come from being genuine. Honesty, that's one of the first things. Honesty on this path, to begin with honesty. And honesty begins with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. Okay? You have to be honest with others. If you're going to lie to protect yourself, nothing is protected in the end. You're only deceiving yourself and setting yourself up for failure. Okay? So be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Okay? Have integrity. Be genuine. Don't try to be something you're not. Okay? Be and find out who and what you are at your core and who and what you are not. That's part of critical thinking skills, okay? Not buying into the drama. Okay. If you want to see, let's look at another way. When Christ was here, what did Christ do? You had the popular spin of the day. The Sadducees, the Pharisees, okay? The great avatars of the day. The ones that people thought were, they put them on pedestals. The high priests of the temple. But when Christ looked at them, what did he say? You're sepulchres of dead men's bones. That's all you are. You got nothing. Okay? You look good on the surface and you're promoting this, but you got nothing. And he came to clear up the religiosity of the day that was being touted, was being promoted. Okay? They were making money, the Sadducees, the Pharisees. They had the money changers there in the temple. Okay? Thought they had it all. And what did they do? They plotted against Christ. Why? Because he was a man of integrity. He stood up for the truth. He came to actually genuinely want to help humanity. Okay? So it's not always going to be easy if you are a person of integrity. Those that are not of integrity will be extremely irritated by you. Because you can't be swayed by any of the nonsense they want to throw. They can be like a monkey in a cage throwing their feces at you, but you will not be swayed by their drama. Okay, you will continue to stand. And you can stand. Why? Because you have that clarity, you're being genuine, you're being honest, you're being transparent. Okay? And so if you want to lead a genuine spiritual life, you really want to progress in it, that's where you begin. And that's where you end, okay? In a place of being genuine, having integrity, living a life of sacredness, transparency, okay? And nobody can take that away from you. They can try to throw shit at you, and they do. But you don't have to take it on, okay? Doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't change who and what you are at the core. So don't give up your integrity, okay? Just continue to stand and be genuine. And you'll have a lot less garbage to carry around in the mind, okay? And then you can really begin to progress, to look inward, okay? To let go of the drama that's around you. When you no longer have to create a facade, okay? It's so much easier, so much lighter, so much freer, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that today. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.